trying to stop candidates from showing up on TV or billboards, calling attention to big issues like domestic violence or bullying at a time when it might sway voters. Our Capitol correspondent Pat Bailey joins us live now to explain just what Jacob hopes to do and why. Pat?
Well, Liz, basically they say it's unfair. One government watch group, DOG, says that ads, mailers, billboards, all are influential forms of advertising, and they believe in the case of a state-promoted campaign where taxpayers are footing the bill to help out the public altogether, it is unfair to allow a state lawmaker to reap the benefits of that ad for free when in fact they raise money to do so. Now, the Joint Commission on Public Ethics, among other recent item agendas, proposed allowing statewide lawmakers to appear in ads 90 days out from the election. They can't do it within 90 days. The New York Public Interest Research Group, or NYPIRG, says that there are similar laws in place already for that reason. Officials say at NYPIRG that there's good reason because they say taxpayer dollars should not be going for free advertising for lawmakers who on a daily basis raise money to help themselves out.
These are public servants. They have to remember that they're the servants of the public. They're not some sort of royalty that actually has somehow the authority. There's no, if they want to promote themselves, they should pay for it out of their own campaign coffers, not out of the taxpayers.
Now, just before we went on the air here, I left Senator Neil Breslin's office. He says he's a Democrat that represents the Albany area, and he says that he is in fact in favor of this. And I asked him, I said, is this within Jacob's purview to do this, to put out such a proposed law? He said, in fact, it is. I said, is it something that they should be looking into? He said he thinks so. He says it is a little bit of inside baseball, but the public should be aware that it's going on. He says oftentimes the public doesn't realize. They'll just see an ad, the state's paying for it, and so they'll see that the lawmakers are in it, and they don't realize that it's the state taxpayers footing the bill when in fact that again, lawmakers raise money for that specific reason, to fund their own campaigns and to pay for themselves, to promote themselves just before an election time. Liz?